Alrighty. How's it going? Charles Botenston here. Today we have a special book and a man who is like any other, or a man that every man wants to be, and that's Darren Hardy. I first heard him talk, I've heard of him. He also interviewed Mel Robbins, and I'll link that below. It's a 3-minute clip, which is absolutely amazing. And really what I wanted to learn more about Darren was who he was, what he was about, and I never got around to it. So I read another book called The Slight Edge, which I highly recommend as well. It's sort of the same kind of ideas. And I read that and I was blown away. I had no idea that you can actually layer successes on top of each other and then have a big success, or at least reach the goals that you want. So number one is, I saw him speak in San Diego. It was absolutely incredible. He got up there and he just literally blew the audience away. He was honest, he was upfront, he was forward, he was just not only was he a good speaker, but he just gave so much content in the 45 minutes to an hour that he had, that I was like, I'm buying his book, and I'm also buying his other product, which is right here, which I also highly recommend, which is Living Your Best Year Ever. And essentially, it's like writing down your goals. It's a really nice little leather-bound kind of deal. Enough about that. Here's the book, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. There you go. Dee-da-dee. And what is it about? Okay, first of all, the compound effect. He talks about, which is a really easy example, a penny compounded over 30 days. In other words, doubled every single day. Would you rather get $5 million over 30 days, or would you rather have a penny that doubles every single day for 30 days? So in other words, 1 cent, then 2 cents, then 4, then 8, then 30, 8, then 16, 32, 64, then 128, and goes up from there. I mean, $1.28, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you get the point. Well, that compounded or doubled every single day comes out to about, I don't know, like $7 or $8 million over 30 days. And you're like, how is that possible? And he explains it is that if you layer your successes every single day, rather than just one day a week, or once a month, or once a quarter. I just go to the gym once a quarter. I just go to I just ask for business once a week, or once a year, or I go on a diet. See, you need an actual lifestyle, and that's what he talks about. You need a lifestyle of compounding successes to reach your goals. It's not an exponential, just straight up to you reach your goal. It's a slowly, every single day, just a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. He brings up Larry Bird. Larry Bird, he was there before practice, after practice, and obviously there during practice. He was one of the best free throw shooters. He would every week, thousands of free throw shots that he would take, and just a little bit better, just a little bit better, just a little bit better. But you're also maintaining what you've done. So in other words, Larry Bird's maintaining his free throws and how good he is, but he's also getting a little bit better. So that's the thing, is that we'll have a big success and then we'll drop off. We'll ask for business and we'll get the business, and then we won't ask for any more because we're busy. All right. So within the book, I'll just go down the chapters real quick. I cannot recommend this book enough. I read The Slight Edge. The Slight Edge is amazing. I think it has a 5 out of 5 stars too. The Compound Effect should have 6 out of 5 stars because this has a lot more content. Granted, I read The Slight Edge many years ago, so I forgot, the whole book, but I have the general gist of The Slight Edge, which is also The Compound Effect. So chapter 2 is about choices, and he goes down, like each one of these chapters, it's unbelievable. Choices, habits, momentum, influences, and acceleration. So choices, you can't make a wrong choice. You can make a wrong choice, but when people say, I don't know if I should start that business, like, what he says is that it doesn't matter what that choice is, you have to do it. You have a choice, and also he talks about you have a choice in everything. People are like, I'm too busy. Well, what if someone that you knew is sick? You're not too busy then to visit them in the hospital. You have priorities, and you say that you're too busy, and that's why your priorities are off. That's the honest appraisal. Habits. Obviously, this is literally like, where you are is exactly where you should be, based on the habits that you've chosen, choices that you've chosen in your life. Your body's exactly where it is. Your finances, your health, your family, your relationships, your spouse. Everyone is exactly where they are based on the habits that you've chosen in your life. What time you wake up, what you do in the morning, what you eat, how much you drink, how much you go out. Do you approach that pretty girl? Do you say I love you? Do you forgive people? These are habits. You either go and you have the right habits, or you don't. You have the wrong habits. And then you, like I said, you are exactly where you are, or you're exactly where you should be in every area of your life. People that are in fitness made that a priority, and they have an incredible body, and they're ripped, and they're healthy, and they're vibrant, and they're enthusiastic, but their finances may be lacking. So that's where their finances should be, because they made it a habit to overspend, to not look at their expenses, to not balance the books, to not make more money, to not ask for business, whatever the case is. Momentum. he calls it the big mo. This is where I've struggled personally, is that I'll have a huge success and then I'll take a vacation. Not like literally get on a plane and take a vacation. I need a vacation from asking for business. Or I just like pull back a little bit and I'm like, well, I just had a big deal go through. Like I don't need to go out and continuously ask for business. I'm too busy with the current deal to ask for more business. Momentum is the thing that I got out of the book the most, is that you need to keep momentum. And it comes down to the habits and it comes down to the choices. This book is unbelievable. Then the influences. This is another area that I finally, over the last 2 years, have started to take control of my life. And every single day, I weed people out that are not influencing me in the right way. He also talks about the news. He says, which is amazing, I thought no one else was in my boat, which is, I don't watch the news. I have no idea what's going on with the news. I have no idea. And the reason being is the news is a business. It is not to give you the news. It's to give you things that will generate business, will generate clicks, will generate page views, video views, things like that. It's a business. People think that like the news is like this non-for-profit and they just give them all the good news and all the bad news and it doesn't really matter. No, news gives you just bad news because they know that's what actually gets the clicks, the drama, the killings, the murders, the storms, things like that. Cut out the news. That's the biggest thing that I've done. I've completely cut out the news, except in my industry, which is real estate. I only watch real estate news. More about influences, because this is actually really big, is that I started bringing people into my life. Friends were the biggest part, is that friends that encourage me to go after my goals. They go, it's 0 to 60 really, it comes down to, is if you have bad influences, people that don't realize your dreams, that crush your dreams, that doubt your dreams, that doubt your goals, that doubt yourself. Say you go up to a friend, you say, I'm going on a diet. Obviously, I don't like diets. It's more of a lifestyle. But say, I'm going to lose weight. That should be more of a mindset. Is I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to eat better. I'm going to exercise, things like that. Your friend, if you have a good influence, be like, that's awesome. I go to this class. I go to this yoga. I go to this hot yoga. I go to this spin. I go to, I don't know, whatever, some other class. That's a good friend. They encourage you. They want you to succeed. And then your bad friends, the bad influences, as they talk about in chapter 5, is they'll say, why? What are you doing? You're trying to lose weight? What are you trying to get, a summer body? What are you trying to get, a new boyfriend? What are you trying to get, a boyfriend? Or, those are the people that are insecure, that doubt themselves. And if you start succeeding, then they'll question themselves and how far they're going. So it's amazing to see the reaction when you start bringing positive people that you want into your life, that want you to realize your dreams and your goals, your ambitions, your what you strive for. And number 6, or chapter 6, I should say, is acceleration, is speed up what you are doing. The speed, like I said, where you are right now is exactly where you should be. However, if you want to make a change in your life, whether it's health, wealth, love, or happiness, you got to hit it hard. You got to go in, you got to take action. You cannot sit back and say, well, I'll look at my finances when I have time. I'll look at like my health and my body and everything about my life, maybe like another time, my relationship with my spouse or my boyfriend or my girlfriend. Yeah, I'll just like look at it another time. No. If you need to change it, you need to change it right now. And acceleration and taking massive action is the only way to do it. Oh, love this book. I have to pick this up. This is going around to all my employees. They have to read this before they even start at the company because this is incredible. The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. Got to pick it up. Anyway, subscribe to my videos. I come out with a new video every single weekday. If you're watching this on Amazon, go to YouTube or go to my profile, and that's where you'll find out. I come out with a new motivational video every single weekday. It's not really motivational. It's more like a life video based on all these books that I read. And I also have a vlogging channel. I just started daily vlogging today, which is awesome. And follow me on Instagram. Those are my favorite social media networks. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Enjoy the book. Read it. It's definitely worth it. And pick up his other Your Best Year Ever product. It's only $50 and it's definitely worth it. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon.